Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Wang, graduated from Peking University, majored in math. Our channel keeps sharing our original thoughts about the American way and the Canadian way of learning mathematics at elementary school. So the topic we are going to share today is about spatial sense. After analyzed the Ontario Curriculum Math 2020, the latest version, and I discovered that the Canadian elementary school students, they start to train their spatial sense from the grade 2, G2. Okay, so one important thing about this is not about the 3D shapes or the three-dimensional world. No, it's not that far. We start by training our children this, visualizing congruent shapes. What does congruent shapes means? Which means exactly the same figures. For example, these two rectangles, they are the same. And if we put them together and they fit each other perfectly, okay, that's called the congruent shapes. Okay, so this visualizing congruent shapes means that when we can find the pair, for example, if these two shapes are among the various figures in this plane, and then we can find them out. Okay, so that's the ability of this spatial sense. Okay, so in order to gain this result, we should know about these three. Okay, so the first is about translation, which means like this. Okay, so this is called translation, which means the direction doesn't change. And we only move this figure. We only move this like this, okay? And then the second one is rotation, which means that we should turn like this, okay? And then the third is flip. Flip is like this, flip over, flip over. So all these three movements, when we analyze them and do a lot of experiments with various figures and shapes, after this experience, our minds get trained and we gain the ability to imagine these three movements in our heads, in our brain. So that's called the spatial sense, and this is a good start. Okay, so from the Ontario Curriculum Math, from this file, it says that this is an ability which can be developed through hands-on experience with shapes. Okay, so that gives us a lot of confidence. And I agree with this because the spatial sense, when we talk about this, generally we think about some superpower or or super brain. It always gives us the impression about this is a gift or it's an ability gained when we were born. But actually, some of the people gain this as a gift. Some people they gain this ability from a lot of practice and from a lot of experiments. We can first draw and cut the different shapes from the piece of paper, and then we can do a lot of exercise. We will develop our spatial sense. We will develop our ability to imagine the different congruent shapes in our brain. So that's practice makes perfect. Okay, so that's today's our thoughts about the Canadian math, what we learned at grade 2. The spatial sense, the training process is long. It can last for years, but this ability, once gained, it can help us crack all the exams through many grades. Okay, so that's today's thoughts about the spatial sense, the geometry. Thanks for your support. I'm Mr. Wang, graduated from Peking University, majored in math. Our channel will keep sharing our original thoughts about the Canadian way and American way of learning mathematics at elementary school. Thank you for your support. See you next time. Bye bye.